Factors that impact mobile app development. From ideation to execution, the million-dollar questions loom. How much to invest and how long to wait? We've all been there, that spark of an app concept flickering in our mind. But countless ideas remain just that, ideas, because the uncertainty of mobile app development cost and timeline shrouds them in the darkness. Well, entrepreneurs, this video is your key to cracking the code on mobile app development. We'll cut through the jargon and guide you from concept to launch with a clear roadmap. Forget vague estimates. We're about to unveil the hidden factors that influence your app's price tag and development speed. We'll show you how a simple design optimization can expedite your launch by weeks, or how a seemingly minor feature can impact your budget significantly. Hey there, I'm Arvind Sareen, Chairman and CEO of Copper Digital. For over a decade, our team has been at the forefront of mobile app development. We've streamlined operations for Fortune 500 enterprises and built 1,500 plus award-winning, ROI-driven apps for industry leaders. We not only understand the complexities of app development, but more importantly, the transformative power it holds for your business. Building an app can be a game changer, but navigating the development process can feel like wandering in a financial maze. This video is your escape map. We'll shed light on hidden variables that impact the bottom line, from feature intricacy to the structure of your development team. By the end, you'll be a master of estimation, confident in crafting a budget that fuels your app success. Ready to dive in? Let's get started. So, you've got this fancy app idea brewing. One that could slash delivery times like Amazon, or keep shelves stocked perfectly like Walmart. Or maybe something like customers virtually trying on clothes with AR, or a social feed that updates in real time on location. These features sound amazing, right? But there's a hidden factor lurking in the shadows, impacting both your budget and timeline. Feature complexity. Think of app features as the secret ingredients in your app's recipe. The more bells and whistles you add, think AR product try-on or built-in social feeds, the more time and resources it takes to build and integrate them seamlessly. The very first feature you choose can dramatically alter the development journey. Simple apps, think utility tools or info displays, are usually ready in 2 to 4 months and cost starting from $35,000. Mid-level apps, social media, e-commerce, etc., take 4 to 8 months and cost ranges from $50,000 to $150,000, while complex apps like marketplaces, games, enterprise softwares require 10 plus months and can soar past $150,000. Remember, these are estimates. The key to successful app development journey is to focus on the core functionalities and avoid feature creep. The approach will guide you and your team, prevent you from getting overwhelmed, and ensure your app remains efficient and budget-friendly. We mentioned features as the ingredients in your app's recipe, but how do you arrange those ingredients is just as important. Let's talk about app architecture and UI/UX design, the secret sauce that determines how users experience your app. Imagine this. You've got a killer feature like AR product try-on, but if the interface is confusing or clunky, users will ditch it faster than yesterday's news. A well-designed app is the difference between a frustrating maze and an intuitive, delightful experience. Think seamless checkout flows, clear navigation, and engaging visuals. These are the elements that turn app users into loyal fans. But how much does UI/UX design or architecture cost? In the US, UI/UX design rates typically range from $50 to $150 per hour, while the architecture costs somewhere between $65 to $200, depending on the app's complexity. Here's the thing, complex features often translate to a more intricate architecture and UI/UX. Custom animations, user onboarding flows, and integrating social features all require additional design expertise and time. However, the cost is an investment, not an expense. So focus on your app's core functionalities when choosing features and prioritize a user-centric design approach. This will ensure your app is not only feature-rich, but also a joy to use, ultimately maximizing your ROI. Now, let's delve into the critical factors that bring your app's features and UI/UX all together. The development team structure. Just like you wouldn't trust a solo intern with complex financial modeling, building a feature-rich app requires the right expertise. The team structure you choose can make or break your budget and timeline. A lean in-house team might effectively manage a simple app with basic functionalities. However, for apps with intricate features or a need for rapid development, a larger external development agency might be a more strategic choice. Amidst all of this, there's also a middle ground: the hybrid approach. The hybrid approach allows you to leverage your existing in-house talent while strategically engaging external resources for specific skill gaps. Imagine it as a collaborative performance, your internal team playing alongside seasoned external developers to achieve a masterful execution. Ultimately, it's important to understand that there's no single optimal structure. The ideal development team composition hinges on the app's complexity, your budget parameters, and your desired development timeline. By carefully aligning features, UI/UX design, and development team structure, you can orchestrate a successful app development journey. Another factor that significantly impacts the cost and timeline of mobile app development is the location of your development team. Developing your app overseas can be a financially strategic move, but like any other good business decision, there are advantages and potential drawbacks to consider. The upside: significant cost savings. Hiring developers in certain regions can be much more affordable compared to local talent. Imagine the cash flow benefits: reallocating resources for marketing pushes or building an even more feature-rich app to outshine the competition. Sounds like a CFO's dream, doesn't it? But communication can be a hurdle. Time zone differences can disrupt workflows, and cultural nuances might lead to misunderstandings that slow down the development. Additionally, finding a trustworthy outsourcing partner with a specific expertise needed for your app can be like searching for a unicorn developer. Challenging, but potentially rewarding. My recommendation: outsourcing can be a fantastic option, especially for startups or businesses with tight budgets. However, to avoid development dissonance, carefully vet potential partners. Prioritize clear communication strategies such as agile development, efficient project management, and detailed documentation. We've conducted the development team selection and offshoring. Now it's time to choose the stage for your app's debut. This is where app development platforms like iOS, Android versus cross-platform come into play. The platform you choose can significantly impact both your budget and development timeline. Going native is like building a custom storefront for each platform. Think of sleek app store for iOS users and a user-friendly Google Play Store for Android. You'll get the best possible user experience with features optimized for each system. Sounds pretty sweet, right? The downside: it's basically creating two separate apps, which can be more expensive and take longer to develop. On the other hand, there's cross-platform development. Imagine a cool pop-up shop that caters to both iOS and Android users. This lets you build one app codebase that works on both platforms, saving you time and money. However, you might not be able to include every fancy feature or deliver the most customized user experience. It's a trade-off between efficiency and that bespoke feel. So, which one is right for you? It really depends on your app and your audience. For a basic app with broad appeal, like a simple to-do list, cross-platform development might be a great fit. But if you're building a complex app for a specific user base, like a high-performance fitness tracker for Android diehards, then native development might be the way to go. Ultimately, the goal is to create an app that your users love, no matter which platform they're on. Moving on to the next factor that can add some twists and turns to your app development journey: third-party integrations and compliances. Imagine you want to add a seamless payment system to your app, like the magic behind one-click purchases like PayPal or Stripe. These integrations are awesome. They save users tons of time and frustration, but can also be a bit of headache, adding another layer of complexity and potentially delaying your launch date. The same goes for compliance. Depending on your app functionality and target audience, you might need to comply with specific data privacy regulations. Building these compliances into your app can take some time, but hey, it's about protecting your users and your business, so it's definitely worth it. If you know you'll need a third-party integration or compliance considerations, be upfront with your developer from start. Factor that extra time into your timeline expectations. All right, one last factor to consider on the cost and timeline roller coaster: ongoing maintenance and updates. Your app won't exist in a vacuum, folks. Technology evolves at lightning speed, and users' needs can shift. To keep your app running smoothly and engaging users, you'll need to factor in ongoing maintenance and updates. Think of it like this: imagine your app as a car. It might run perfectly when it rolls off the lot, but to keep it cruising in top condition, you'll need regular maintenance and tune-ups. The same goes for your app. The complexity of your app and the frequency of updates will determine the resources required for maintenance. Simpler apps might only need occasional bug fixes and security patches, while feature-rich apps may require more frequent updates to stay competitive. Here's the key. Don't view maintenance as a cost, but rather an investment in your app's long-term success. A well-maintained app translates to happy users, positive reviews, and a stronger brand reputation in the mobile marketplace. Well, folks, that's the wrap on the major factors impacting your app development timeline and budget. We've tackled the complexities of features, untangled the team structures, and even explored the wild world of international development. Think of it like we just prepped you for mobile app development bootcamp. But hold on, this isn't one size fits all. There can be hidden variables, surprises, technology detours, and well, sometimes things just get plain quirky during development. That's why having a trusted advisor by your side is crucial. The road to mobile app success is paved with informed decisions. Now that you're armed with knowledge, you can confidently estimate costs and timelines and navigate any unexpected roadblocks. But remember, you don't have to do it alone. Ready to turn your app idea into a robust, scalable mobile solution? We're here to help. Connect with us today to discuss your project and explore how our mobile app development expertise can bring your vision to life. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative content like this. See you next time.